are doing well and you are staying safe. So I am back with one of the most requested videos of my channel, especially for the summertime. Today's video is all about sunscreens. So I'm gonna share my favorite sunscreens with you. These are the sunscreens which I use throughout almost the entire year, and I am regular with my sunscreen routine. So I'm gonna share each and every detail about these sunscreens, whether these are going to work on you or not, how this worked for me as well, and I hope that it's going to be super helpful for you. So I hope you're gonna definitely love this video, but before that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. So without any more blabbering, let's get started. So guys, before talking about my favorite sunscreens, I like to mention that sunscreen is the most important skincare product that you have to include in your skincare routine if you haven't already, because a sunscreen actually protects your skin from the harmful UV rays of the sun. So no matter what you are doing and no matter where you are during the daytime, make sure that you use sunscreen every single day on the exposed parts of your body, on your face, on your neck, on your back, on your hands, on your leg, on the areas which are exposed to sunlight, because UV rays might cause problem to your skin, might cause problem to your overall health. So it's very important to apply sunscreen on an everyday basis. Just make it a habit, and even if it is a cloudy day, do not forget to apply sunscreen because the UV rays are there. And try to incorporate a sunscreen which is having a SPF of at least 30 plus, not less than that, because the harsh, harmful summer scorching heat that we experience in India is going to cause a lot of problem to your skin. It's going to burn your skin. So use at least an SPF of 30 or more than that. It's a very good if you use a SPF of 50 or 60, because that would be the best for you. And if you are stepping out, always use sunscreen at least 15 minutes before stepping out, because that's when it starts on working on your skin. So I have shared every detail that I need to talk about sunscreens. Now it's time to share my favorite top 7 sunscreens with you. So I'm gonna count from number 7 till number 1. So coming to number 7 is a sunscreen which I initially hated the most. So the first time I used it, I just used to hate this the most, but the more I used it, now I'm in love with the product because it works so well in protecting my skin. This is the LOREAL FISICO Matte Sunscreen Gel with SPF 50 plus PA triple plus, which is priced at rupees 630, and you are getting 50 grams of product, which comes in this kind of tube packaging with an orange cap, screw on cap. And this one is very easily available on Nykaa, Amazon, or even in some medical stores, because this one is from Glenmark Pharmaceuticals. So it's a medicated sunscreen. LOREAL sunscreens are medicated sunscreen. So this particular sunscreen is a physical or a mineral sunscreen. It's not having any chemical filters in it, so it's going to sit on the top layer of the skin, and it's going to protect your skin from both UVA and UVB rays of the sun, because this particular sunscreen is having SPF 50 plus PA triple pluses. So you're going to get protection from both UVA and UVB rays. This is not at all a sunscreen gel, so that made me super crazy when I initially applied it. I first used it because it's not at all a sunscreen gel. It is a very thick cream based sunscreen, but the consistency is unique. It's having a moussey, bouncy kind of feeling on the skin when you apply it, but it's going to give you a greasy, very creamy kind of finish on the skin. So it's not meant for very oily skin type people, but if you belong to normal dry combination skin type, you can definitely pull this off. The reason I love this sunscreen is because it is going to protect your skin so well, guys. You know, some kind of sunscreens are gimmicky, sunscreens are really not going to protect your skin. This one will give you real protection, and I have tested this out in a very scorching, super humid summer days, and it has really made my skin protected from the ultraviolet rays. It didn't make my skin burn. Even without the reapplication, I have seen that it has protected my skin from tanning. So my skin was looking absolutely fine after a really long scorching hot day. So this one really protects your skin. It is having white cast. When you initially apply it, you're going to see a lot of visible white cast on the skin, but the more you blend it out on the skin, the white cast will go after 15 minutes of its application. So this one sits really well underneath your makeup. So because of the creamy texture, it will not be peeling off on your skin. It will not look flaky on your skin. At the same time, this one is not having any fragrance in it. So it's a complete non-comedogenic product. If you are suffering from pimple issues, if you are suffering from whiteheads, blackheads issues, it's not going to clog your pores. So it's not having any fragrance, completely non-comedogenic product, and it also does not make my skin itchy. And there is also another reason of loving this sunscreen is because it's a complete waterproof sunscreen, guys. If you sweat like hell, it's not going to come up from your skin, it's not going to come up from your face, and it's even if you just splash water on your skin, it's not going to come up. But the cons which I like to mention about this particular product is that if it gets into your eyes, it's going to sting your eyes. So make sure that you take care around your eyes while applying the product. At the same time, since it's having this greasy kind of finish, it is a little uncomfortable to wear if you have more of a combination skin type. But on me, it performs really well, guys. And in the hot summer days, if you want something to be really sitting on your skin, protecting your skin like an umbrella, this is the sunscreen that you can definitely try out. So coming to number 6 is something which I got myself introduced to, I think, a month back. But after I started on using it, I'm in love with this sunscreen. I use it on one day or the other. In my regular morning skincare routine, I have included this already, and it is also a really good sunscreen that you can check out. This is the Lotus Botanicals Vitamin C Skin Brightening Matte Fluid Sunscreen, which is having SPF 50 PA+++ with a broad spectrum, and this one is priced at Rs 645 for 75 grams of product. It comes in this kind of tube packaging. So this is a chemical sunscreen. That means your skin is going to absorb it, and it's going to protect your skin from the UV rays of the sun. It's not going to sit on the top layer of your skin. So it has got chemical filters in it. Butyl methoxybenzoyl methane is a very popular chemical filter which is there in this particular sunscreen. At the same time, this one is having SPF 50 PA+++, so you can make out really broad spectrum sunscreen going to protect your skin from both UVA as well as UVB rays of the sun. This particular sunscreen is having an amazing formulation, guys. It is having a very nice, like a lotion like consistency. Since it's a chemical sunscreen, it blends beautifully on the skin. It is going to give you a matte finish, but not drying cakey matte finish. You can definitely make this work if you have a dry skin as well. You can apply it on a number of skincare products. If you have layered a number of skincare products on your skin, you can just top it off with the sunscreen. Still, it will be not looking heavy on the skin. The formulation is really lightweight. It also sits really well underneath the makeup. It does not make the makeup peel off. It does not ball up. At the same time, it doesn't flake off from the skin. But if you have very dry skin, it can cling onto your dry patches, which I have mentioned while reviewing this particular product. This sunscreen is one of my favorites because it also is having vitamin C in it, which helps in adding brightness and radiance to your skin. So it also works as a skincare. This is also a very good sunscreen, lightweight sunscreen, which is very much good for the very hot scorching days of summer when you want something to be really comfortable on the skin. And this particular sunscreen is having very bearable white cast, like a very minimal white cast which you can't see, but once you just blend it out really well, white cast will disappear. But the con of this particular sunscreen is that it is having a strong papaya fragrance, because of which it is a little bit irritating. Other than that, it is a really good sunscreen, guys. If you can bear fragrances in your skincare product, you can use it. I do have congested combination skin, which is very much prone to acne and a lot of comedones. This is the product which I use, and it did not break me out. So coming to number 5 is a REEQUIL sunscreen, and I'm going to mention a bunch of REEQUIL sunscreens in this video, guys, because I love their sunscreen. So this one is the REEQUIL OXYBENZONE and OMC free sunscreen with SPF 50 PA+++, and this one is priced at Rs 460, and you are getting 50 grams of product. This is an OMC and oxybenzone free sunscreen. It is a chemical sunscreen, guys, but since it's not having oxybenzone and OMC in it, it is having low penetrating formula, so it's not going to clog your pores, and it's meant for oily, acne prone skin type. So it is a chemical sunscreen which is going to be absorbed into your skin, but it's not going to be absorbed completely into your skin and will block your pores. It's not like that. If you want a chemical sunscreen which is not going to be clogging your pores, this is the product that you can definitely try out. It is having broad spectrum SPF 50 along with PA++, which is going to work really well in protecting your skin from the both UVA and UVB rays. So the consistency of this particular sunscreen is beautiful, guys. Very nice lotion, creamy lotion kind of texture, not completely lotion, not too creamy, it's in between, which helps in blending out the product so well. This particular product is not having white cast, so you can definitely wear it on its own. It works so well underneath your makeup because it's not having that thick greasy formulations, and it is perfect for all skin types. But I would say if you belong to very oily skin type, you can skip it because it's going to give you a creamy, like a creamy matte finish, not completely matte finish. So this particular sunscreen is not having any fragrance in it, which makes it so suitable for all skin types out there. For sensitive skin as well, it's not going to clog your pores. At the same time, it's very long wearing, guys. And the filters that are there in this chemical sunscreens are organic filters, which are completely free from toxins, chemicals, which is not going to cause problem to your skin. So coming to number 4 is a sunscreen which I absolutely love, and this is one of my favorite sunscreens because how affordable this is. At the same time, it's a very good quality sunscreen. This one is by QUREZ, and QUREZ is a complete Indian clean skincare brand, and she has products which are cruelty free, paraben free, toxin free. So I have tried their moisturizer and sunscreens, and I am in love with this particular sunscreen. This is the QUREZ SPF 50 mattifying sunscreen, which is having PA++. It's going to protect your skin from both UVA and UVB rays, and this is a very affordable sunscreen. It's only priced at ₹450, and you are getting 50 ml of product. I got this one from Vanity Wagon during sale time, and I have also saved a lot of my money on this particular product, so it's super duper affordable. So this sunscreen is unique because it's a hybrid sunscreen. So a hybrid sunscreen is something which is having both chemical filters as well as physical filters or mineral filters in it. So it's going to give you really good protection along with some really good natural ingredients. So the consistency is also very good, very similar to the previous one which I have shown you, like a cream lotiony kind of texture, which is very lightweight when you apply it, and it's going to give you a beautiful soft matte finish. So if you have very oily skin type, you can definitely use this one. But this particular sunscreen is going to work for all skin types out there, and on my skin it looks very good, guys. The matte texture is not overly drying matte, it's not going to cling onto your dry patches, and it does not have any white cast. So this particular sunscreen is free from white cast. If you can see a little bit of white cast after the application, it's normal with sunscreens, but within a few minutes it is gone. It's not going to be visible at all. It also sits really well underneath your makeup. It does not contain any fragrance in it, and it contains a bunch of natural ingredients like aloe vera, green tea in it, which is definitely going to work on your skin. This is also an oxybenzone free and OMC free sunscreen, so it's not going to penetrate deep into your pores and clog your pores. If you are skeptical of using chemical sunscreen, this is the product that you can definitely try out. No white cast, looks so beautiful on the skin, sits really well underneath your makeup, does not peel off, does not flake off, and it also didn't give me any kind of breakouts. At the same time, completely fragrance free product. A very good sunscreen, such an underrated product, and I keep on just talking about this sunscreen so many times on my channel. I rave about it, and I think I need to buy a new one, guys, because I have almost finished up this tube packaging. So now I'm going to talk about my top 3, which are my favorite sunscreens, which I use so much, guys, and you can try out any of these and you're not going to look back. So coming to number 3 is another one from REEQUIL. This is the REEQUIL Sheer Zinc Tinted Sunscreen, which is having SPF 50 PA++, and this one is also a physical or a mineral sunscreen. That means it's going to sit on the top layer of your skin, and your skin is not going to absorb it. So it works like an umbrella sitting on the top layer of your skin and protecting your skin from the UVA and UVB rays, because it is having SPF 50 along with PA++. So the spectrum is really broad, and it's going to protect your skin really well. And this particular sunscreen is priced at rupees 795 and you are getting 50 grams of product. So the uniqueness of this particular product is that this is a tinted sunscreen. That means it has got some kind of pigments in it which has given it that particular tint which works so well as your BB cream and your CC cream. So you can just use it on its own and you can top it off with your compact powder or your setting powder. Just put a little bit of kajal, mascara and lipstick and you are good to go. You don't need a separate foundation, a separate concealer when you are using this particular product. Now coming to the texture and the consistency. So it's having a completely like a bouncy, moussey formulation. So this is a complete matte sunscreen. It's going to give you a beautiful like a soft matte finish, some kind of silicone feeling in it which feels like a very pore feeling primer when you apply it on your skin. But you are not going to see any kind of white cast with this particular sunscreen because it's a complete tinted sunscreen. So if you are of darker skin tone as well, you can still use it. It's not going to look that harsh looking white on the skin, and it also does not flake off or peel off if you apply a number of makeup products on top of this. It's a complete non-comedogenic product because it do not contain any fragrance. This particular sunscreen is the best if you belong to oily combination skin type because it's having a matte finish. But if you belong to normal dry skin as well, still you can use it because it's having non-drying formula. The matte finish is non-drying and it's not going to cling onto your dry patches. It's going to create a smooth, even out canvas on your skin. Mineral sunscreen, it has got a bunch of UV filters which are non-toxic in nature and it's not going to cause any kind of harm to your skin. A very nice sunscreen, and you can see I have almost squeezed up the entire tube to make your skin look good. This is the sunscreen that you can definitely check out. So coming to number 2 is a sunscreen also from REEQUIL which I have loved so much, and you guys also have loved it equally, and you guys have already purchased it after my recommendation. So this one is the REEQUIL Ultra Matte Dry Touch Sunscreen Gel which is having SPF 50 PA 4 pluses. So you can make out really broad spectrum sunscreen which is going to provide you amazing protection from both UVA and UVB rays of the sun. So this one is also a physical or mineral sunscreen which is going to sit on the top layer of the skin and it's going to protect your skin. So this particular sunscreen is also having a beautiful like a moussey bouncy texture. It is having a silicone feeling as well which works as a primer on your skin. So it works beautifully underneath your makeup if you don't want to apply primer but use your sunscreen as your primer. This is the product that you can definitely check out. Very nice like a velvety kind of finish on the skin, matte finish on the skin, but that matte is a really soft matte. It's not at all drying matte. It's perfect for all skin types out there, but if you belong to oily combination skin type, you're going to love this product. This particular sunscreen is having zero white cast. When you apply it, you're going to see the whiteness of the products, but once you blend it on your skin out, the white cast will disappear. So it's not having any white cast. Perfect for using on an everyday basis underneath your makeup. It is going to stay on your face for a really long time. Still, you must reapply sunscreen. This particular product is free from any kind of fragrances in it. It's also a complete non-comedogenic product, and this is also a sunscreen which resists water. So if you sweat a lot, it's not going to come up from your skin. So it is a sweat resistant sunscreen. I'm using this sunscreen. It feels so good on the skin, perfect for using on an everyday basis. Even if I applied a very oily moisturizer and I want to top it off with a sunscreen which is not that heavy on the skin, I use this one, guys, and I think I have finished up 3 to 4 tubes of this already. This is my most used sunscreen and it's in number 2 because I have kept the best for you in number 1, guys. So coming to number 1 is a sunscreen which I have recently tried out, I think 2 weeks back, 2.5 weeks back, and ever since I tried it, guys, I can't stop using it, and I think this is the perfect sunscreen for using in a country like India. And if you are searching for that sunscreen which is not having any white cast, which is so comfortable to wear, which is so comfortable when it comes to the finish, and it looks so good and it protects your skin because it is having really strong high broad spectrum, I think this one is for you. It's by L'Oreal Paris. This is the L'Oreal Paris new UV Defender UV Serum Protector Sunscreen in the variant Matte and Fresh. So this one is quite in an affordable range compared to the claims that it provides. So it's priced at rupees 699 and you are getting 50 ml of product, which comes in this kind of packaging. Such a nice sleek packaging, easy to carry in your bag because you just need to reapply sunscreen with a nozzle. This is having SPF 50 PA4 pluses like the REEQUIL one which I have shown you. So it's having very high broad spectrum which protects your skin from both UVA and UVB rays. Beautiful creamy texture, like a creamy texture, and it feels like a very nice moisturizer on the skin which your skin love and your skin drinks up, and the result that it gives is a beautiful, like a hydrating matte finish. You know the finish of hydrating matte formula. It doesn't make your skin dry and it's having zero white cast. So it feels like a very healthy hydrating moisturizer that your skin actually loves, and it drinks up completely and you get a very nice hydrated glowy look on the skin, which is perfect for all skin types out there. It makes your skin look really fresh, guys. That's why it is mentioned as matte and fresh. At the same time, if you belong to dry, normal, oily combination, any type of skin, you're gonna love this product. It's having matte finish but not drying matte, hydrating matte, which can be used by very dry skin types out there as well. So you can make out the consistency is so perfect, looks so beautiful. I feel that it is working so well on my skin, and it is a chemical sunscreen. That means it's going to absorb into your skin. It has got a bunch of chemical filters in it. It is having a mild fragrance, very mild fragrance. Generally the fragrances of L'Oreal sunscreen, which they have mainly infused, which doesn't clog my pores, guys. I have been using it non-stop. Be nice and good on your skin. Try this one out, guys. It will be working like your moisturizer, and once you start on using this product, I think you're not going to look back and you will just incorporate it in your skincare routine. You are going to start on loving it. I can assure you, it's that kind of good sunscreen. The REEQUIL Matte Dry Touch Sunscreen and this L'Oreal one, guys, these are my most favorite sunscreens which I am currently using. So that's all, guys. This is my take on my favorite sunscreens which I use a lot. All of these are my favorite, guys. I can't select, but these are the products which I use on one day or the other. I keep on reapplying these sunscreens throughout the entire day and I really like it. You can definitely buy it according to your budget. You can definitely grab it according to your choice, according to your skin type, but these are the products which have worked really well for me, and none of these have caused any kind of harm to my skin. So all of these are really good products. I do have used more, but these are something which are my favorite, guys. I'm going to put the links of these products down in the description box. If you want, you can surely check that out. So I hope that this video has helped you. If it did, do not forget to hit on the like button and subscribe to my channel for getting more of these videos. We'll see you soon in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye, guys.